But is you ready for a dude trying to shoot at you behind a girl? Let's read that. Y'all gotta understand, y'all playing a dangerous game. That's why we read that's not a pattern of good works. And these little girls, guess what? While one of y'all gets shot and the other one go to jail, what you think she gonna do? She just gonna get another nigga. She gonna continue doing the same thing. So who really the one getting played out of the situation? The dudes. Why you think you being a player? You getting played. Cause she gonna go on with her life.
Hey, Shalom Israel. Most High in Christ bless. Why do you subscribe? IUIC New Orleans, subscribe. Go to our YouTube page. Help us to grow. Comment, like, share. What's going on? Make it happen.
Nah, it was you that said you got them hoes, right? Did you the same way? You just didn't admit it? You got one female, you got an old lady. Okay, now watch this. You think y'all gonna be together forever? Probably not. So then you gonna go get another one, right? So although you quote unquote faithful to that one, guess what? You still making a whore out of her. Now, how would you like it if somebody said they got them hoes, but they talking about your mom or your sister? Huh? You would feel bad, right? Guess what? Your hoes you talking about, that's people's mama and people's sisters. Well, for you, it's people's sisters. Other brothers is people's mamas and stuff like that. There should be no whores. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
So none of our sisters that's on that sign, that's an Israelite, like y'all are, none of them should be whores or be whored out. Boyfriend and girlfriend is whoredom. We not taught that, but it is. Why? Because you have sex, that's fornication. You're not going to marry her. Y'all not even old enough to get married. Y'all not going to be together forever. You just going to go to the next one. That's whoredom. That's going against what the Bible says. You understand? Now, where do y'all learn that from? I know for me, when I was your age, I was taught that. I had an older cousin, old enough to be my uncle. He was showing me these things, telling me these things. What y'all taught that? Because I know they used to tell us, boy, you ain't hitting nothing. How many you got? You wasn't nothing if you didn't have a bunch of different females. But that's wrong. Now it's going to be up to you to understand that and stop messing with all these females. Read it again.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
So now let's go to Titus chapter 2. What should y'all be getting taught? Y'all go to church? Y'all do? What church y'all go to? Y'all must don't go there often. You don't go there often? That's not a bad thing. Because in the church it's okay for you to have a girlfriend. You go to church, you could be 15, 14 years old, you go to church with your girlfriend. They ain't gonna tell you nothing. But with the Israelites, we're going to teach the Bible.
That's right.
Boyfriend and girlfriend is fornication. That's wrong according to God. You understand? Titus 2. Start with the young men.
The book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 6. Young men, likewise, exhort to be sober-minded.
So y'all said y'all don't smoke, right? Do y'all drink? Y'all go to parties and all of that? Y'all shouldn't be doing none of that. Smoking is wrong according to the Bible. Drinking has an age limit. You understand? So don't pop pills and none of that. Y'all say y'all want to play sports and all of that. All of that's going to take that away. But y'all even got to get y'all mind off of sports. Y'all got to get y'all mind past that. Read on.
In all things, showing...
How do you know that the hoes he the only one to shoot that?
I like that. And I got Proverbs 6 for that. Read.
In all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works.
So, having hoes is not a pattern of good works, although it may seem like it, because it might make you popular and all of that, right? But I'm going to show you how it's not a pattern of good works. Like he said, do y'all think that y'all the only dude that the hoes dealing with? Because this New Orleans, nowadays, the girls is like the dudes. So as many as you got, as many as she got. So now what happened from that? STDs, burning. What else happened? Some dudes be jealous. Go to Proverbs 6.
Bring it out.
How many people y'all know get into it or get in beef over girls, over females? Y'all see that at y'all school? It happen all the time. People get killed behind that. That's not a pattern of good works. How old are you? 15. So you there? Y'all go to the same school? What school you go to? You go to Select? Huh? I can't hear you. Speak up. You go to the net? Okay. What school y'all go to? Huh? Man, y'all dudes is talking so long. Okay. Alright. So now watch this. Proverbs 6. Is at the end of the chapter. Verse 34. Read 33 and 34.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 34. For jealousy is the rage of a man.
So some dudes is jealous over a girl. So some dudes might feel like, man, you got this. Some dudes be faithful to them girls. They be in love. So while you got the hoes, you got 3, 4, but one of them is his only girl. He feel played now. He in love with her. He being faithful, but you holding her out. Now he jealous and now he feel played about that. Now he got a problem with you. Read on.
For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance.
So now, if he catch you down bad after school, at a party, whatever the case may be, he catch you down bad, he's not going to spare you. Because he feel played about his old lady. These things happen all the time, especially in New Orleans. What you think dudes be getting in them shootouts for? How many people y'all know selling crack? Dudes ain't selling crack these days. Not your age. Some of them might be trying to sell weed and all that, but they're not beefing over drugs. They beefing over females. Read on.
Verse 35. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts.
So if you try to tell him, look, I'm not gonna mess with her no more, you can have her. She ain't even mine. Whatever, he don't want to hear that. Because you done already hit, or you done already, whatever the case may be, he already know his old lady cheating on him with you. Now he want blood. Now y'all ready for that? Because you'll probably fight, but is you ready for a dude trying to shoot at you behind a girl? Let's read that. Y'all gotta understand, y'all playing a dangerous game. That's why we read that's not a pattern of good works. And these little girls, guess what? While one of y'all gets shot and the other one go to jail, what you think she gonna do? She just gonna get another nigga. She gonna continue doing the same thing. So who really the one getting played out the situation? The dudes. Why you think you being a player? You getting played. Cause she gonna go on with her life. Read that. Let me see. Might want to start up a little higher. Let's read verse 20.
The book of 1 Ezra, chapter 4, verse 20. A man leaveth his own father that brought him up, and his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife.
So now, y'all ain't even at the age. I know dudes when I was y'all age, they left their parents' house. They weren't even living with their daddy or their mama. They'll go stay by their girl and live with their people. You understand? Read on.
Verse 21. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife.
Read.
And remembereth neither father, nor mother, nor country.
Some dudes, all they care about is a female. Y'all probably got partners or had partners like that. What we call it, you say they jocked out behind them. Some dudes really be like that. Their whole identity become about this female. That be the ones y'all see at school. They get matching shoes. They dress alike. All of that. Them dudes like that, you play with their girl, they be ready to throw it all away. They in love. Read on.
Verse 22. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you.
That's what I was telling y'all. The women be having rule over these dudes' mind. You got an old lady? You don't? You got females you talk to? So that's the same thing. The reason why you saying you don't got an old lady, because you looking at it like, these my hoes, this my little yeah. I'm not faithful to her, I'm not locked down, so she not my girlfriend, but I talk to her, or I'm hitting her, whatever the case may be. Like I said, one of them is probably somebody old lady. But who really gonna win out of this situation? Women got dominion over men. Read on.
Verse 21. He sticketh not to spend his life.
Yeah, you had 23.
23. Yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to steal.
What do people rob with today? Do they use swords? What they robbing people with today? Guns, Glocks, with switches on them. All of that behind a woman. Y'all seen a switch in real life? Y'all seen a gun shoot with a switch? Y'all trying to feel that? No. It's letting off the whole clip in like 3 seconds. But some dudes, they gonna beef with you, so they gonna catch you. They gonna rob you behind a girl. Watch, read it. Read.
Yea, a man taketh his sword.
So his gun, read.
And goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea
Why?
and upon the rivers.
Why?
And looketh upon a lion, and goeth in the darkness.
Read.
And he had stolen, spoiled, and robbed. He bringeth it to his love.
So he do all that to bring it to a girl. When y'all get fly, who y'all trying to impress? Females. Keep it real. I like you. You keeping it real. You do all that for females. So you spending all your money to look good for a female to get their attention. Dudes is out here robbing people, jacking people, all to bring it to a female. Read on.
Wherefore, a man loveth his wife better than father or mother.
Now I want y'all to listen to this next verse. Listen to this next verse, because this is the mindsets of dudes behind these females. Read.
Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
Meaning they lose their mind behind a woman. Now you got dudes in jail. Now you got dudes that's dead. Y'all got any partners that's dead? When I was y'all age, I already had dead partners. And guess what? Beef be starting behind females. So is it cool to have the hoes? Now how many of y'all think about cutting y'all hoes off and leaving that alone? He put his head down. He like, I don't know about that.
2 Timothy 2:22.
Read that, and then we're gonna get Deuteronomy 28:61. Y'all virgins? You a virgin? You a virgin? Don't lie, you've been keeping it real. What about you? No? Alright, now it's good. Don't let nobody make you feel ashamed of being a virgin, because you're supposed to be until you get married. By the time I was 15, I was doing something too. It's wrong, but that's what we was taught. But this is what has to happen. Read this.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 22. Flee also youthful lust.
Youthful lust. Y'all not old enough to get married. That's why y'all got girlfriends. That's why y'all got little yabs. That's why y'all got hoes. That's youthful lust. That's all that is. That's youthful lust. Y'all see girls at school, you want to talk to them, you want to get on FaceTime, you want them to send naked pictures, all of that. You ever send a girl a picture of yourself? You be having girls send you pictures? Not like that. That means, yeah, you had it done before, right? Guess what? Don't you know that's a child pornography charge? But she sent it to you. That don't matter. All it takes for her daddy to find out. That's just like if you get caught in her house. You could say she invited me over. That don't mean nothing to the daddy. And when you go to court, they don't want to hear, oh, but she sent it to me. All she got to do is lie. Who you think they're going to believe? They're going to believe the girl. The girl got dominion. And this system is set up against us. That's why we got to flee youthful lust. Naked pictures or sexting, that's youthful lust. Don't get caught up in that. You could catch a charge. I know dudes who caught a statutory rape charge. Read it again.
Flee also youthful lust, but follow righteousness.
Now we gotta follow righteousness. What's righteousness? Is righteousness having the hoes, or is it being a virgin until you get married? Exactly, that's righteousness. You hear what I'm saying? You gotta go the other way. Cut the hoes off. Stop having sex. Because here's why. Deuteronomy 28:61. Guess what? You didn't use a condom every time you had sex. Every single time. Your mama told you to do that? Okay, that's an evil lesson. Now, what moms is probably trying to do is just get ahead of it because she probably feel like you're going to do it anyway. Well, let me just teach you how to go about it. That's wrong, bruh. And is condoms 100% protection against a STD? No, it tell you that on the pack. Is condoms 100% protection against pregnancy? No, it tell you that on the pack. So a condom could pop. Now read this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 61.
Look, we teach in the Bible. All of this is in the Bible. It's not the church. We gonna tell y'all. We having older brother conversations with y'all, uncle conversations with y'all, that y'all family members should be telling y'all. Read.
Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, then will the Lord bring upon thee.
So is gonorrhea in the Bible? No, it's not. What about chlamydia? What about VD? What about AIDS? HIV? Y'all know New Orleans is highly populated with HIV and AIDS, right? Y'all know majority of the people is burning out here, right? Just go on Instagram. They talking about it on Instagram. Look at Keith Carroll, OG Murder, all of these different bounce artists. They all airing each other out. Who got what? Who giving what to who? Don't you know a lot of these older dudes that got money, that sell drugs and all that, don't you know they be messing with them little high school girls? So you got grown dudes in your hood, they hitting your little hoes too. So they gonna pass that on to you. That's why you better pump the brakes. That's fornication. Give me 1 Corinthians 6 and 18 it is. Yep. This what you need to hear. Yep. I wish somebody would have told me this when I was your age. Right. I was encouraged to keep going and get as many as I can.
Teach, huh?
That's wrong. Right. That's why the prophets is out here to teach y'all the right way. Yeah. Guess what? Right. For y'all to be virgins at your age, that's honorable. Right. Don't let nobody take that away from y'all. Save yourself for marriage. Because I'm going to tell you what you're going to avoid. Read.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 18. Flee fornication.
That's the same thing as fleeing youthful lust. Flee boyfriend and girlfriend. Flee having the hoes. All of that. Flee fornication. Having sex outside of marriage is fornication. What's your name? Huh? I can't hear you, bro. You whispering. Damani? Kamani. Okay, Kamani. I couldn't hear you, dog. Did you hear what that said, Kamani? Read it again. You ain't paying attention.
Flee fornication. Every sin that a man doeth is without the body.
So it says to flee fornication. What does that mean? I want to make sure you're paying attention. What does that mean? Man, y'all do gotta speak up. I know when y'all talking to the little hoes, y'all don't be that quiet.
They like to flee off the wood and stuff.
Yes. That's what it means. Stop messing with them. Stop having sex. Leave that alone. Why? Because how many dudes y'all know got baby mamas?
How many girls pregnant in high school?
Y'all be seeing pregnant girls at school? Huh? Yeah? So guess what? They like, it's the thing with black people. I don't know what it is. They'll be together, the chick get pregnant, and soon as she had a baby, they start beefing. They fall out, now they not together no more, and what you think is next? It turned toxic. Somebody go to jail, all of that, right? And guess what? The dude getting put on child support. Any of y'all got a job? Guess what? They'll take child support from your parents. You think your mama still, if your mama checks, she start getting money took out of her check, you think she's still gonna be trying to show you that? No. Child support take all your money. The part that's left after taxes, after the white man get it, child support taking it. That's what's gonna happen. Y'all not even working yet. That's why you gotta flee fornication. That's why you gotta flee youthful lust.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.